The second trailer that I wanted to discuss really briefly before we get to the big third trailer is Miss Marvel. I'm not going to talk about Miss Marvel that long in terms of the podcast length, but I watched it. Came out last week, and it looks fun. It didn't quite have that same charm as the Hawkeye trailer did for me, because I mean, people can argue, oh, it's kind of the same as Hawkeye, just a sort of fun, cheesy sort of Marvel adventure. I still think the Hawkeye trailer, at the very least, had a little bit more just warmth to it. But I love the message that they're going for here of this sort of teenage Pakistani girl from Jersey City who's like, yeah, it's like I look at myself and wearing the Captain Marvel costume and I go, it's really not people like me who save the world though. And I love that sort of empowering message, not just for Pakistani people or people who live in Jersey or young people or women, of course all of those groups as well, but just anybody who feels like they're just ordinary and who really don't feel like they're that special, that this empowering message of they still amount to something. I feel like that's where the show is going to go, at least just from the trailer, obviously not having seen the episode, and it's great representation obviously, so I really applaud Marvel for that as well. But yeah, no, it's great to see that kind of heart, because again, it's the temptation is that this is just going to be some sort of cheesy Disney Channel like thought bubbles and stuff kind of show, but that was just sort of the first half of the trailer, and I wouldn't be that mad if it happened every once in a while, half the show, I don't know, but it looks fun. One of the complaints I've heard about the Disney Plus shows, for Marvel at least though, and I think it's a double-edged sword, because obviously not every MCU fan has Disney Plus, and they just go and watch the movie, so they probably saw Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home, and one of the complaints that I've heard about most of these MCU shows is that they just give these characters new costumes by the end, which is honestly is not that far off. You got your Wanda, Scarlet Witch, you got Sam Wilson, Captain America. Loki's getting a season 2, so I guess that's not really the case with that show. Hawkeye, they got new costumes. Miss Marvel's getting that costume. I'm sure Moon Knight and She-Hulk will get their iconic costumes. Obviously, we saw Moon Knight in the trailers. But yeah, it's like Kevin Feige has to go. There are people who are not going to know who these characters are because they don't have Disney Plus, and they're going to watch the movies and they're going to see the Marvels, which obviously will make over $500 million at least. Because every single MCU movie makes over $500 million at least. So there's that. And they're going to see, Iman Vellani dressed up as Miss Marvel, and they're going to go, oh, well, what's the deal? And, well, she got a costume, and she exists in this world, and, let's go on this fun adventure. They're going to see Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange 2 and go, oh, well, the last time I saw her, she was in Endgame, or, Infinity War or whatever, and now she has a new costume, and she's powerful, but, they haven't seen WandaVision at least. Although Doctor Strange 2 seems to be referring to Westview, so maybe that's different. But, yeah, I don't know that this show is going to be that consequential in terms of just MCU. It's going to be introducing, Kamala Khan. That's going to get me so tripped up. Just hearing Kamala Harris and then Kamala Khan. That's just going to get me so tripped up. But anyways, Kamala Khan, and then, introducing her into the Marvels, just like Scarlet Witch into Doctor Strange 2, just like Captain America into his own movie. Just like I'm sure Haley Steinfeld into Young Avengers, and Loki probably in Doctor Strange 2. It's this sort of introducing phase that Disney Plus has sort of been introducing us to new iterations of characters that we've already known, and also introducing us to new characters altogether with Moon Knight that we'll talk about in just a little bit. So, but it looks like a fun trailer. I love the Weeknd song, Blinded by the Lights. It's a great choice for the show. Or for the trailer, excuse me, just because of all the high-powered cosmic energy that's going on, and I thought it was a fun trailer, so I can't complain.